It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. And good afternoon from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. This afternoon, Pointer women back in WIAC action as they host the second-ranked Falcons of UW River Falls. Falcons come in 10-2-2 overall, 2-0-1 in the WIAC. They've won 3 straight and looking to close the gap on first place Eau Claire in the WIAC standings. Pointers at 8-8-1. 2-1-1 in the WIAC. Eau Claire currently at 4-1, sitting atop the WIAC standings with 12 points. River Falls at 2-1 with 8 points. Stevens Point at 2-1-1 with 7 points. Both these teams in action earlier in the week and last night as well. Let's start with the Falcons. They have a Thursday night 12-1 victory over St. Catherine's in a non-conference matchup there. They scored 3 in the final 3 minutes of the first period. Madison Kadlik with 4 goals. Bailey Olson tied a school record with a goal and 5 assists. And going back before that, sweeping Concordia Moorhead 4-1. That was the 500th win for Falcons head coach Joe Cranston there. Became the 4th NCAA Division III team to do that. And then a 7-1 win in the Saturday game. Megan Goodrow and Catherine Bell, McKenna Ari, each with 2 goals there. As, again, the Falcons come in at 10-2-2 overall. Pointers last night on the road fell 3-1 against Concordia, Wisconsin. Molly Polkamp, her 9th goal of the year for the Pointers. Got them within 2-1 with about 8-9 minutes to go in the game, but an empty netter added by the Falcons. And it is Concordia, Wisconsin improving their record to 13-2 overall. Pointers had beat them earlier in the year, a 3-1 final score there. Other scores from the WIAC yesterday afternoon. Concordia Moorhead handed Eau Claire their 2nd consecutive loss. Blue Golds on Monday lost 6-0 to Hamlin. It is the Cobbers at Hobbs Ice Arena getting the 3-1 win there. And also another non-conference game, Dubuque beating Northland by a score of 6-4, pushing the Northland win the streak to 22 games overall. Pointers will come in here, try to get things going. Of course, last time these two teams met in River Falls, Stevens Point held the lead for more than 40 minutes on goals by Maddie Anderle and Molly Polkamp. Sully Doyle added a second period goal to give the Pointers a 3-2 lead, but then Kalila Lindquist a goal with a 6.5-minute mark of the third period, tied it at 3. River Falls won the shootout, and Annie Beck made 49 saves for the Pointers in that game. So that is how these two teams stack up here this afternoon. Here's our starting lineups this afternoon. First of all, for the Falcons of UW River Falls, the goaltender is Kat Donna, a 5'8 freshman out of Hudson. Game number 3 for her on the year. 1-0, a goals against average of .86 and a .952 save percentage. On defense, Sammy Poole is a 5'10 senior out of Wilmer, Minnesota, and Caitlin Ron, 5'9 and a junior out of Blaine, Minnesota. Up front, Catherine Bell is the center, 5'8 and a junior out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. The right wing is Kaylee Nickum, 5'1 and a junior out of Orono, Minnesota. And the left wing is Madison Laverne, 5'4 and a junior out of Warroad, Minnesota. Joe Cranston in his 26th season, 502 wins, 159 losses, and 48 ties. He's assisted by Jim Walsh, Amanda Ryder, and Jeremy Weiss. Only coach in program history for the Falcons. Of course, last year, the National Coach of the Year after the undefeated national championship season for the Falcons. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, Annie Beck is the goaltender this afternoon, 5'9", and a sophomore out of Granville, Michigan. It's game number 9 for her, 2-5-1, a 3.72 goals against average. On defense, it's Soli Doyle, 5'6", and a senior out of Hayward, Wisconsin, and Grace Torma, 5'7", and a junior out of Centerville, Minnesota. Up front, Courtney Leising is the center, the senior captain out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. On her right wing is Molly Polkamp, 5'5", and a freshman out of Baxter, Minnesota. The left wing is Maddie Anderle, 5'5", and a junior out of Blaine, Minnesota. Ann Ninneman in her 19th season as head coach of the Pointers, looking for win number 250. 249, 197, and 50. She is assisted by Craig Dakins and Katie Lindsley. Other than the starting lineup here tonight, Tara Regan centers Natalie Ahern and Katie Stanyas. Molly Millar with Avery Engbrecht and Josie Bender. It's Riley Novak with Rachel Fusi and Cole Fitterer. On defense, Alyssa Yoakum, Skylar Arneson, it's Delaney Geeson, and Amanda Pouchnick. That will dress there. Emily Grieg, Mallory Van Tersch backing up Annie Beck here this afternoon for the Pointers. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. The opening faceoff. Pointers and Falcons, WIC women's hockey action. Our opening faceoff is coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfous University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point. All right, back here at Willett Arena in Stevens Point, we're set for this WIAC matchup. Pointers and the Falcons. Stevens Point got the tie earlier in the year. They'll play here today, and they'll finish out the 3-game swap on the final game of the regular season, Saturday, February the 15th, right here. Pointers go kind of a 1-game-a-week schedule after this for a couple of weeks with games against Eau Claire, and then a 2-game set at Northland the last week of January. 1st of February, so that's how things set. All-time series, River Falls leads at 55-28-9. They are unbeaten in their last 26 games against the Pointers. Last Stevens Point win, January the 23rd of 2016, averaging just a tick under 6 goals a game. Stevens Point will have to get it going here this afternoon against the defending national champs. We are set to go. Josh Carl, Brandon Schroeder, the referees, James Mazer, the linesman. Opening face-off controlled by the Falcons. Sammy Poole picks it ahead quickly. Here they come. Madison Laverne and far side. Rifles a shot. Blockered aside there by Annie Beck, Emily Grieg got the start last night for the Pointers. Falcons dump it back in, and they will change quickly. Beck leaves it behind the net. Stevens Point with it now, far side. They will break it out of the zone. Molly Polkamp intercepted. Here comes Alexa Nickum. Nickum coming in, walking in, shot, rebound, smothered there by Grieg. Is right on the doorstep there, I believe, was Madison Kaderlich, and it is Annie Beck, shutting that down. All right, back to the point, out near side, poked away momentarily. Good hustle here by the Pointers to work it around Kalila Lindquist. And they'll scrum for it. Blue line on the near side. Grace Torma ends up with it for Stevens Point. Torma off a defender's skate and in, so no icing. The goaltender Donna plays it out to the far corner. River Falls with it. Here's Tara Regan getting it. She'll throw it in far side. McKenna Ori with it. Ori gets it back in the far corner. Ori, All-American, All-WIAC selection for the Falcons. Near side and bounces around through the neutral zone. It goes. Finally corralled by Tara Regan. She'll go to the far side. Megan Goodrow able to get there. She'll bring it back in. Another All-American for the Falcons. Returning All-American, should say, from a year ago. Long outlet pass, hit a stick. Falcons are offsides. Ellie Bryce with it. She'll push it ahead. Sent in deep. Molly Millar going to try to chase it down here for the Pointers. Looked awfully close, but they'll say no. Whistle and an icing call. 18-14 to go here in the first. Still scoreless from Willett Arena. Pointers come in 2.1 goals a game, 2.6 against. But as you'll hear coming up in our first intermission with Anna, you kind of feel, chances have been better coming along here for the Pointers in recent go. 8-8-1 coming in, 2-1-1 in the WIAC. Pointers looking to be better here at Willett Arena as well. 2-4 here at home. All right, here's the Falcons right in the middle. Shot save made by Annie Beck. As right between the circles, Kylie Jones fired that one up. Joe Cranston lineup here this afternoon. We mentioned the starters, Catherine Bell with Kaylee Nickum and Madison Laverne. It's Bailey Olson centering Madison Catterlick and Alexa Nickum. Ellie Bryce centers Kylie Jones and Megan Goodrow. And Brooke Lemke centering Izzy Steffes and Courtney Jacobs. We'll set the D here for a minute. Caitlin Ron out there with Sammy Poole at the moment on a pairing. McKenna Ori with Kalila Lindquist. Kenzie Dunn with Kennedy Bielenberg Howarth. And it's McKenna Catterlick that will dress as an extra skater here. Jordan O'Kane, Olivia Hansen, backup Kat Donna in the net here for the Falcons. Puck loose on the near side. Lysing, Anderle dig for it. Falcons come out of the scrum with it. Caitlin Ron back in her own end. She'll leave it. Set up the breakout to the near side. Pass through to the middle. Nifty pass there. Catherine Bell steps around. She'll comes in, gets around the defense. Shot and a goal. Catherine Bell with a good hustle through the neutral zone. Able to get it in. Wires it around there, and it is for Catherine Bell. That'll be her 16th of the season. And that pushes her above Bailey Olson for the team lead in goals. Boy, nice mix of speed and power there by Catherine Bell to get through the neutral zone. And got it over the left shoulder of Annie Beck, and the Falcons a 1-0 lead here with 17:10 to go in the first period. All right, Falcons with it now off the draw to center ice once again. Far wall. River Falls will try to spin move there. Alexa Nickum with it, brings it out to the point. Near side, Kalila Lindquist sends it deep again behind the net. They will cycle the puck. Far side, there's a shot whiffed on there, and Stevens Point will gain possession. They'll charge out near side. Katie Stanyas will try to get the puck deep. She will. She'll go off on a change here as we approach 16 and a half to go. Far wall, red line. It's Bailey Olson getting it deep for the Falcons. With the Pointers send it right back. Molly Millar spins it. Far side, and a backhander there by Avery Engbrecht. Sends it in near side. Up the wall, and it's Riley Novak with it for the Pointers at center ice. Millar off the far wall, out of the reach there of Engbrecht. And Falcons will play it near their own blue line. Now red line on the far side. Pouchnick fell down, but did a nice job to chip it out of the zone. Falcons are offsides. Pointers will counter the other way. Engbrecht will lift it into the far corner. Stevens Point changing 4 out of the 5 here. And a long outlet pass here by the Falcons. Here comes Caitlin Ron up on the far side. She'll walk through a couple of defenders. Stick lift shot fought off there by Annie Beck on a nice save. Take it back. That's Megan Goodrow. And a long-range shot again. Glove save made by Beck. She'll hang on as Kennedy Bielenberg Howarth teed that one up from the point. Makes the save here. So let's see here. So it's Catherine Bell with her 16th of the year, assisted by Kaylee Nickum. And that goal at 2:40 for the Falcons. They lead at 1-0. Kenzie Dunn rolls it around behind. And will look to bring it back to the point on the far side. Long range shot through traffic. Beck fought that one off. Far corner it goes. Falcons possess it again. Bring it out high though. Reset again. Cross ice. Kenzie Dunn again. This shot wide to the far side. It'll go to the far boards. And Stevens Point able to poke it around there on a nifty move by Molly Polkamp. Polkamp giving chase. First to get there for River Falls is Kenzie Dunn. Far corner. Falcons will reestablish control with Madison Laverne. Laverne out ahead. Here's Kaylee Nickum. Nickum spun around in the neutral zone and poked away, and it's Polkamp that sends it deep again. 5 minutes into the first period, 1-0 River Falls. It's WIAC matchup. Bailey Olson cycles back with it now. Feeds it back in the near side. Olson now. Tara Regan intercepting for the Pointers. Chops it off the far boards, but it goes right to Alexa Nickum. Nickum in, drags it. Far corner tries to put the brakes on. Picked up by the Pointers there. Puck is loose in the far corner, and now chipped back behind the net. Regan giving chase off the near boards. This is Delaney. No, check it. It's Amanda Pouchnick clears it up off the near wall. Maddie Anderle will get it, and she'll charge in here near side. Shot fired. Kat Donna with a glove save reaching out. She'll hang on. 14-18 to go here in the first period. So far, shots on goal, 8-0 River Falls, and a 1-0 lead. Get a face-off. Our men here last night beat St. Scholastica 6-3, and what a 5-3 River Falls on the men's side, losing to Bethel at home, and a Mayak interlock for the WIC men's teams. Now Pointers center it through. It's there, but picked up alertly there by Ellie Bryce and back the other way. Josie Bender with it for Stevens Point. She will carve it deep. 6 minutes into the first period. River Falls a 1-0 lead. Pointers still looking for their first shot here. Oh, breakout pass coming. Ellie Bryce off the far boards. Run into there. We're going to get a whistle and an offsides here as it is Grace Torma that bottled things up on the far side. Puck came out and went back in. Whistle and an offsides with 13:50 to go in the first. Falcons ranked second in both national polls. We'll run down those rankings for you coming in there. And in the top of the NPI index, or the NCAA percentage index, which is critical for the WIAC teams without an automatic bid on the women's side. Here's Ellie Bryce wiring it in. Behind the net, Beck cuts it off. Stevens Point, Pouchnick, near side. Rolls finally to Maddie Anderle. She'll get free, comes along the blue line. And it is Alyssa Yoakum that picks it up and then lost it. Madison Laverne with it up the far side. Picking it up here, Catherine Bell. Bell, stick lift there. Couldn't get through the neutral zone cleanly. Now gets it back, brings it in on the right side. Bell trying to get to the front of the net. Instead cuts to the back. Leaves it off far side. They'll walk in the far face-off circle. Weaving through traffic there. Side of the net here. Caitlin Ron. Nope, check it. It's Madison Laverne. A good shot block there by Anderle. And River Falls back to get it. They'll feed it up on the far side. Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers, shoves it ahead. They're going to wave off the icing call here as it comes through the neutral zone with 12.5 minutes to go in the first period. Falcons now back through to the middle. They'll come right wing. In on the near side, Madison Kadrlik living. A little drop pass there. This is Bailey Olson around. She'll accelerate and cycle with the puck. Leaves it out high along the blue line near side. Kenzie Dunn fires a shot. Glove save made by Annie Beck. She'll hang on with 12:16 to go here in the first period. Catherine Bell at 2:40 of the first period has the Falcons up 1-0. And a face-off to the left side of Annie Beck. Grace Torma trying to poke it free. Falcons regain control now. It's loose behind the net. Torma will step in to pick it up there, puts the brakes on, taken down, and gets it ahead far side to Skylar Arneson. Off the far wall, but not out. Long range shot kicked aside by Beck. Annie Beck in the first meeting between these two teams made 49 saves in the 3-3 tie. Shot fired, and Beck with another save there as Sammy Poole walking around a defender. Got a clear shot, but right into the midsection of Beck, and she'll hang on. Again, Annie Beck's 3.72 goals against average for the Pointers. And let's see, save percentage of .901. Jordan O'Kane has done most of the heavy lifting in net for the Falcons. The junior from Alexander, Minnesota, 7-2-2 with a .254 goals against average. Now here's the Pointers back the other way. Molly Millar has Riley Novak as a trailer. Millar to the near side. She'll wire it around the boards, but right into the skate of one of the Falcons, and back the other way is Ellie Bryce. Bryce coming in, goes backdoor, kicked in the net. Oh, Grieg made the save, and we'll get a whistle. Boy, it looks like it was headed for an open net. On a backdoor play there, Ellie Bryce. Megan Goodrow around the net as well, but Annie Beck with a big-time save there to keep the puck out of the net, and the net bumped off. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off now to her right with 11:20 to go here in the first period. Face-off controlled by the Falcons. Kalila Lindquist. Cross-ice pass, shot fired, a shot block in front of the net. Falcons cycle it again. They'll go deep far corner, Goodrow. Goodrow brings it back out high. Falcons go along the blue line and comes out of the zone. So they'll retreat back. Lindquist for Goodrow off the near wall toward Kylie Jones. That's broken up. Millar can't get there. Falcons get it back again. On the far side, Megan Goodrow cutting to the middle. Lifts a nifty backhander. She'll come off on a change. And unable to hold the zone, but touching up onsides are the Falcons. Good stick here by the Pointers. Courtney Leising gets it. Centering pass coming. Long range shot off the back of the net. Hopped up on the backside of the net and then cleared around into the near corner by the Falcons. Long range shot there. Kicked aside by Donna. Rebound in front. Almost went off the back of the goaltender from a bad angle shot there by Maddie Anderle. But Kat Donna is able to keep it out of the net, and she'll cover and get a whistle here. 10:28 to go in the first period. Offensive zone draw here for the Pointers. All right, up the wall, near side. Pointers, half wall. Falcons dig in there, trying to clear the puck here. They'll get possession of it and go behind the net. Now in transition. Back the other way, rink-wide pass to Kaylee Nickham on the near side. Centering pass shot, blockered down by Annie Beck, and a good shot there by Catherine Bell once again. 2-on-2 for the Pointers. Leising back the other way, long-range shot. Donna kicks the rebound to the corner. Leising tried to poke it free from there, but it's controlled there by Bielenberg Howarth. And sent down onside. Falcons changing here. Pointers around. And misconnecting on a pass there. That was toward Natalie Ahern. Falcons get it. Sammy Poole will leave it back into the far corner for Caitlin Ron. Up ahead, Pointers on the forecheck, able to intercept. Falcons D-to-D pass again. Poole up ahead. This is Bailey Olson. Olson, right wing. Big frame. She can really move. Gets it around a defender. Centering pass through. That's broken up by Natalie Ahern of the Pointers. She'll throw it behind the net. Soli Doyle with it. Now gets it back to Doyle in the near corner. Doyle a backhander out. Katie Stanyas cuts in front, gets to the red line, sends it deep. Pointers are changing here as Molly Millar comes off. Stanyas now will stay out there. Stanyas on a line with Tara Regan and Natalie Ahern. As they finish the change, Avery Engbrecht still out there as well. Back in, out, far side, missing Engbrecht, loose in the neutral zone. Engbrecht tried to poke it free but couldn't. A long-range shot here by the Falcons, and they'll send it in. Long range off the glass, pass ahead for Soli Doyle, or Josie Bender, excuse me. And they'll wave off icing for whatever reason. That allows Bender to catch up to it in the far corner. 8.5 minutes to go in the first. River Falls a 1-0 lead. They'll break it out again, intercepted by the Pointers again. Dumped in off a defender. Pointers are offsides. Josie Bender does a nice job to tie it up along the near boards momentarily, but the Falcons quickly recover. They'll lead the breakout off the glass. Lindquist throws it. Foot race here, and Soli Doyle will step in and get there first at the end board. Pokes it for Courtney Lising off the side of the net, comes bouncing out in front. Pointers almost turned it over. Nifty job here. Here's Anderle. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Lising if they hustle. Anderle brings it in, scoops it back, and a backhander goes wide. Lising couldn't redirect it. Now in front, spinning shot coming. Anderle another chance. That's wide. Near corner. Comes around, up the near wall, but not out. Anderle back in there for Stevens Point. 7:45 to go in the first. They'll battle for it in the near corner of the River Falls end. Pointer's centering pass. That's broken up. Now Torma with a shot. That's blocked. She gloves it down, but can't hold it. It's Izzy Steffes that tries to get back the other way, and she'll send it in. Soli Doyle back down to get it. A long-range pass coming here for Natalie Ahern ahead. She'll carve it in deep behind the net and give chase here and go after it to the side of the net. She'll get there, pokes it around the boards, but the Falcons gain possession, and they'll bring it back toward the middle. Now cutting back behind her own net is Kenzie Dunn. Dunn back to her feet, surveys things up, now leaves it back in. Now a little stretch pass ahead onto the right wing to Kylie Jones. Through the neutral zone, she comes to the middle. Leaves it far side to Goodrow. Goodrow coming in, thought about a man angle shot instead, brings it back out high to Dunn. Dunn wires a shot. Pad save made there by Annie Beck. Falcons flip it down in again, and Kylie Jones will give chase again. Jones giving a rough ride there. Puck is loose into the near corner. And for the Pointers, Tara Regan trying to dig that free. Here's Katie Stanius with it. Stanius on the left wing, comes through the neutral zone, cuts to the middle, around 3 defenders, gets the puck deep. 6.5 to go in the first. We had a whistle just prior to the 10-minute mark and have been playing continuous since then. Molly Millar with it now, far side. Engbrecht in there. Millar, Engbrecht at the red line on the far side. Millar trying to whack it in deep, but that's deflected by the Falcons. Now pops back into the defensive zone. Pointers with it for a minute. Here's Riley Novak. Centering pass, nobody home, and Caitlin Ron picks it up, cycles back. She'll feed it to the far side. Oh boy, they had Madison Laverne breaking behind the defense, but didn't see her. 6 minutes to go in the first. River Falls a 1-0 lead. On the right wing, here comes Catherine Bell again. She's tied up on the near side nicely there by Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum puts her nose in there, comes away with the puck, and a beautiful back check here by Madison Laverne. Took the puck away and then dumped it deep. Pointers now long aerial pass here. Hit a defender trying to hit Courtney Lising, but Sammy Poole wise to that. She'll carry it in, fire a shot, kicked aside by Beck. Yoakum with it. We're going to get a whistle. And a hooking call coming up here and a delayed penalty call against Courtney Lising. River Falls will go to the power play when we come back. Media timeout, 5:34 to go in the first. 1-0 River Falls on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Falcons to the power play. Out of the media timeout, Courtney Lising off for hooking. Falcon power play coming in, 10 of 42, 23.8%. Pointer penalty killers, 35 of 43, 81.4%. Behind the net, Kylie Jones leaves it out near side. Out to the point now, McKenna Ori back near side. They walk through, nifty pass coming in. They'll shove it in front, nobody home. Scoop shot comes in, back door, and fought off there by Annie Beck of the Pointers, who's lost her goal stick here. Now shot coming out high. Nope, they'll fake it. Go back far side. The Lindquist firing a shot. We get a whistle. And I do believe, what do we have here? Another penalty coming up against the Pointers. Yep, it is Alyssa Yoakum that will go off. So it'll be a 5-on-3 advantage here for the Falcons. As cross-check interference. Have to wait and see what the call is here. All right, Falcons on a 5-on-3 advantage now. Sammy Poole feeds it near side, and they go down low. Working it right back. Poole coming. Shot fired. Net hit a leg on the way through and ricocheted wide. Oh, far side. And they'll work the blue line. Sammy Poole now with it. She'll come through to the middle. Leaves it off near side for Olsen. Back to Poole. Poole coming. Wires a shot. Glove save made by Annie Beck. And she'll hang on. It's embellishment, so unsportsmanlike conduct. So embellishment is the call here against Alyssa Yoakum. So went down on the play in front of the net. And don't see that very often, but Josh Carl pulls that out of the toolbox. And right in front, centering pass, Annie Beck. Oh boy, Madison Katerlich right on top of the blue paint with a redirect there. A nifty save by Annie Beck. And she'll hang on. Falcons now out shooting the Pointers here 18-4. All right, off the draw from one knee. It is Molly Polkamp. Tried to poke it free. 40 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Bouncing puck in front. Cleared out. Poole on the near side. Sammy Poole fakes. Now leaves near side. They'll go down in front, toward the front. Losing a stick here is Soli Doyle, but she managed to soccer kick it to the near side and keep it out of harm's way. Shot fired. Save made by Beck again. Out high, Poole with it again. Poole coming through. Sets it up near side. This is Bailey Olsen walking in. Centering pass. That's knocked down. Picked up by the Pointers, Maddie Anderle, and slung the length of the ice. 8 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Tara Regan breaks that one up and chops it back. Falcons now with some momentum. Catherine Bell in on the far side. Bell behind the net. Pointers now 5-on-4 with Lysing out of the penalty box. Back to the point, Caitlin Ron. She'll walk it along the blue line. Drop pass there for Bielenberg Howarth. Shot fired, hit a body in front. Pointers will get to it, and Courtney Lysing will hammer at the length of the ice. 20 seconds remaining in the power play here for the Falcons. 3:10 to go in the first. A 1-0 lead for River Falls. Lead pass ahead. This is Catherine Bell across. She'll feed it far side, waiting for it to come back from Madison Laverne. Laverne behind the net now, leaves it out to the point to Ron. Caitlin Ron, Pointers back at full strength. They'll whiff on it in the near side. Grace Torma picks up the body on the near side, and River Falls now works the perimeter. Out to the point, far side. Now near side, Ron. She'll tee it up. Pad save made. Rebound pushed wide at a backhander. Molly Polkamp picks it up in the far corner. She'll reverse back now. Boy, right into the teeth of the forecheck here. And now it's Grace Torma struggling with it behind the net. She'll send it off the far boards. Not out. Turnover here. Good hustle here by Lysing to fork it free. Back the other way. Polkamp tries to kick it to her forehand. Get behind the defense. Back the other way. Picked up again. She'll veer off on the far side and wait for help. Now Polkamp weaving her way through. Shot fired. Kat Dono with a save as Molly Polkamp. 1-on-4 basically. Cycling around. Got a good chance. And Donna made the save. And she'll hang on with 2:15 to go here in the first period. Off the draw, long range shot. Hit a body on the way through. Falcons potential 3-on-2. Ellie Bryce back the other way. Lead pass. 2-on-1. Goodrow coming in. Beautiful centering pass through to the middle. Picked up in the back check by Yoakum. Just as Kylie Jones was trying to fire one off there between the circles. Pointers dodge a bullet there. Now turnover. Goodrow gets free. She'll work around far side. Roofs a shot that gets the glass in the near corner. Molly Millar with it now for point. Walks it out. Able to clear it. Falcons in the neutral zone dump it back in, but they'll change up here. Catherine Bell's goal at 2:40 of the first, the only goal so far. 1-0 lead. Lysing wheeling her way in. Has Anderle coming to the net in the back door, but two Falcon defenders pick her up. Lysing able to get it back for a minute and then sent back the other way by Alexa Nickum. Intercepted again. Here's Anderle firing a shot. Kick save made there by Donna. Rebound near side. Best two chances of the Pointers in the last couple of minutes here. Now behind the net, Lysing spinning with it. Tried to poke it free for Anderle again. Falcons will clear it. This is going to go down the length of the ice and should be an icing call against the Falcons. It is. With 1:07 to go here in the first period. Stevens Point, another offensive zone face-off. As the Pointer forecheck got her going a little bit here and there. Anderle and Lysing. Let's see here. Concordia Moorhead playing game 2 in Eau Claire this afternoon. And Northland is at Dubuque for a 3 o'clock game. All right. Minute to go here in the first period. Falcons regain possession, far side, Alexa Nickum. Now a shot fired, kicked out there as it's Tara Regan teeing that one up as the Pointers again poke it free. 45 seconds to go in the period. Up the wall on the far side, Regan gets there again. Madison Katerlich back for River Falls, throws it behind the net to Kalila Lindquist. Centering pass, chopped for there by Tara Regan. Falcons back the other way, Yoakum with it, back near her own blue line. She'll throw it off the far wall, bouncing puck there. 20 seconds to go in the period. Falcons trying for one last push here off the near boards. Kaylee Nickum sends it in on the near side, taken down in the near corner. Penalty call coming up against the Pointers. It's going to be Courtney Lysing again, who takes down Kenzie Dunn in the near corner. 14.5 seconds to go in the period. Lysing off again, and the Falcons to the power play. Tripping is the call. And the Falcons will go to their third power play of the afternoon here with 14 and a half seconds remaining in the first period. Face off to the left side of Annie Beck. Anderle to the end board. Pointers just trying to eat the final seconds out here and get into the intermission. Behind the net it goes. Falcons poke it out off the far boards. One-timer from the far side. Redirected high and into the netting as time expires here in the first period. Stevens Point penalty killers with a strong effort, killing off first to 5 on 3. And then the first 15 seconds of this power play at the end of period number 1 that sees River Falls with a 1-0 lead. All right, coming up, we'll give you a recap. We'll give you some scores of the other games going on. Plus, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. That's coming up. River Falls, a 1-0 lead as we head to our first intermission here on the Pointers Sports Network. While the Pointers bring the heat on the ice, McCain is bringing crispy golden fries to the dinner table. Score perfectly golden, perfectly delicious fries in the freezer aisle with McCain. When it's dinner time, you can count on McCain to deliver the fries the whole family will love just as much as their favorite team. A reminder that corporate sponsorship is a wonderful way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Brightline Investigations reminds everyone that firearm safety is everyone's responsibility. Any firearm not in use should be safely unloaded and secured. Brightline Investigations is a federal firearms licensee, NRA law enforcement, and USCCA certified instructor. Find out more at brightlineinvestigations.com. For all your professional firearms training and investigative needs, choose Brightline Investigations. Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526. All right, back here at Willett Arena, our first intermission. Tom Weaver and the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you're spending your Saturday afternoon with us. River Falls a 1-0 lead over Stevens Point in this WIAC matchup. Catherine Bell, her 16th of the year from Kaylee Nickham at 240. Is the only goal of the period. Falcons outshoot the Pointers 23-7 in that first period. Stevens Point did not get a power play opportunity. River Falls has a minute 45 remaining on their third. 6 shots on goal for the Falcons on the man advantage, including a lengthy 5-on-3 that the Pointers able to kill off. Kat Donna, 7 saves for the Falcons. Andy Beckspin, the difference here, 22 first period saves for the Pointers. River Falls winning 72% of the faceoffs in that first period. And let's see here. As, yes, 72%. Bailey Olson, 5-1. Catherine Bell, 4-1. Ellie Bryce, 4-3. For the Pointers, Molly Millar, 3-3. Molly Polkamp, 2 for 2. The face-off dot here this afternoon gets the Falcons the 1-0 lead here. All right, one other game going on in the WIAC at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. Eau Claire kind of scratching their heads, trying to figure it out here after a 3-1 loss to Concordia Moorhead yesterday afternoon. The Cobbers were just 1-9 coming into that game against the 9th-ranked Blue Golds, who are 10-5. Cobbers got the 3-1 win yesterday afternoon, and they have got Jerica Fries at 5:16 of the first period. The only goal of the first period is Concordia, Minnesota, leading number 9 Eau Claire 1-0. Shots on goal in that first period, 12-8 in favor of the Blue Golds. Dubuque will host Northland in a non-conference game coming up in just a little bit. That is a 3 o'clock face-off time from I'm On Arena in Dubuque. WIAC standings, it's Eau Claire atop 4-1 with 12 points, and River Falls 2-0-1 with 8 points. Stevens Point 2-1-1 with 7. Superior 1-3 with 3 points. Northland looking for their first WIAC points. They are 0-4, and they are looking for their first win in 22 games for the Lumberjills. So they will go. Pointers, let's see here, after today, will next be in action a week from today, next Saturday, as they will take on Eau Claire. The next 2 Saturdays, basically, in Eau Claire. The 18th, 2 o'clock game there, and then the 25th. Then it's off to Ashland Friday and Saturday, January 31st and February 1st, for a 2-game set against Northland. Back here at Willett Arena then, we're a 2-game set with UW Superior. Friday afternoon, a 3 o'clock game. Saturday, a 2 o'clock game. Both those games right here on the Pointers Sports Network. And then the Pointers will close out the regular season home against River Falls on Saturday, February the 15th. And don't forget WIC playoffs, first round Tuesday, February the 25th. With a first-round game on that Tuesday. Winner of that goes to the number 1 seed Friday, Saturday, and then Saturday, March 8th, WIC championship game. So getting down the stretch of it here as we resume WIAC action. Non-conference games in the rearview mirror here after last night's 3-1 loss to Concordia, Wisconsin. Here, River Falls a 1-0 lead. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Stevens Point trailing River Falls 1-0 on the Pointers Sports Network in our first intermission. At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Support for Pointer Sports is provided by Mullins Whey. Simply pure and all-natural, Mullins Whey protein isolates come in multiple delicious flavors. Learn more about the health nutrition benefits of whey protein isolates at mullinswhey.com. Your way, our way, Mullins Whey. And by Thrivent. It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Thrivent has financial advisors to help you create a strategy to reflect your priorities. Call Mike at 715-340-8054 to get started.
Continue their Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network this afternoon. Pointer women back in the WIAC as River Falls is at KB Wilt Arena. We talk now with Pointer's head coach Ann Ninneman and coach before a big matchup here today. Let's talk about last night. 3-1 at Concordia, Wisconsin. I know they're a much better team, but just another one on the road you just couldn't find to go your way.
Yeah, we started off really, really strong. Outplayed them in the first period, got some good shots, really good opportunities. Their goalie was really strong yesterday. It was their senior night, and she was a senior, so I give her a lot of credit. We executed what we needed to system-wise and cleaned that up a bit, which made me pleased about that, but just couldn't find a way to bury the puck.
I've seen you a little bit more here in the race. Chances seem to be coming a little bit more for you, and now it's just about finishing. Is that how you look at it?
Yes, we are. It's hard to come by natural goal scorers here, but we're finding ways to get it done. We've implemented just kind of some shooting practices, skill practices before practices, just to get that on our radar a little bit to improve that. Because if we can get everyone to get at least 1 or 2 goals, our production greatly increases.
Molly Polcab with a penalty shot goal for you last night for a youngster. You go out, you recruit, you want to bring people in to make an impact. She's doing a nice job for you here. Yeah,
she's been working very, very hard and buying into our system and doing what she can. It was great to see her bury the penalty shot because we don't get many of those. But yeah, she's contributing to our offense, which has been a really, really good help.
The week before, Hamlin having a great season there. You went beat St. Scholastica, fell to Superior. Talk about the week before and the experience at the tournament at Marion.
Yeah, it was a good setup to have Hamlin right after break because that set the bar high for us in our second half of our season. Again, we struggled to bury the puck against Hamlin, and then St. Scholastica, we were able to battle and come back 1 goal down, and they're a good team as well. And then our third game in 3 days, we really struggled with our conditioning after 2 weeks off. But we were able to battle, and we have Superior again.
Obviously, a thing that we see a lot on the men's side with those MIAC schools is, on your side of the fence here, Gustavus has been Gustavus here, but there's other teams, the Hamlins, they've all closed the gap, and those are good teams for you to play.
Yeah, absolutely. They're great competition. They're from the Twin Cities. They end up getting a lot of D1 transfers as well, so it's a good bar to set for us.
Yeah. All right, as you turn around here today, River Falls comes here, and you really get into it in the WIAC coming up here. This is an important matchup for you here today.
Yeah, it's huge. I think our first game of the season, when we tied them 3-3, they overlooked us a little bit. I don't think they're going to do that today, so we need to be ready right off the hop and have a good start and just be consistent and be strong and be solid and keep it simple.
Obviously you've seen them a lot, and Coach Cranston doesn't change things up a whole lot here. What do they do particularly well?
They connect really well together. They move the puck very well. They cycle really well, and they have a little bit more of a natural goal scorer touch than we do. So we just got to find a way to grind it out. That's kind of how our team has always been, is more of a grinders than talented kids. So we just got to stick with our system, stick with our plan, and find a way to dig deep.
Is the defense first here against this team, and then you try to use that to create some chances?
Yeah, that's the big thing, is we got to be solid in the D zone and not spend a whole lot of time. I'm sure it'll be over half the game, but that's kind of been our MO, and we just got to stay persistent on that, stay positive, and keep the energy up.
Obviously, you've got 2 goaltenders here. You've kind of worked in a rotation here.
Is that the strategy for you here, or do you hope one of them kind of takes a job and goes?
I mean, having two solid goaltenders like Annie and Emily is extremely ideal, especially with the injuries and illness. But more importantly, they worked very well together. They support each other. They lift each other up, and the competitiveness of both of them enhance both of their games. So, yeah, it'd be great to have one rise to the top, and I'm sure it'll come. But right now, they're both rising, which is an even better option as a coach.
Obviously, you're about to go into your locker room here before you get set for your warm-up here. The message is today's a great opportunity for your squad, isn't it?
Yeah. We need to bring the energy. We need to bring the excitement. We know what happened last time, and we just got to dig.
All right, thanks. Good luck here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Ann Inman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs. Believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global. Innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com. Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu. All right, back here at KB Will Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Pointers will have a minute 45 of the Falcons' third power play of the afternoon to kill off the draw. Falcons send it ahead. Pointers jam it through the neutral zone again. Now Bailey Olson quickly back the other way. Step around. She'll go to the end line. Far corner. Swipes it out high to Sammy Poole. Poole comes in, feeds it, turning shot, pad save made by Annie Beck, and the Pointers get it and clear it down the length of the ice. Good setup there for Bailey Olson, but it's Annie Beck with her 24th save of the afternoon on a beauty. All right, Sammy Poole now. Kick back the other way, Poole feeds it out far side. Katie Stanius gets in the way of that, gets it deep, and stepping in the way here is Natalie Ahern. Ahern behind her own net. She'll throw it in front of the net. Nobody home. Sammy Poole will clear that out with 50 seconds to go. Falcons get it deep. Pointers around the boards, but not out. Held in there by McKenna Ori. Ori out high. She'll walk in, get a defender down. Coming, rifles a shot. Glove save made by Annie Beck. Well, Annie Beck so far seeing the puck pretty well. Catherine Bells goal was a flat-out snipe. Just walked around and went upper corner. And her 16th of the year. But since then, Beck has kept the Falcons from extending their lead. 36 seconds remaining on the power play. River Falls back to the point. They'll sweep it. Kalila Lindquist near side. Lindquist comes in, rifles a shot through. Seeing eye shot goes all the way through. And around out, Ari holds it into the far point. Half wall now, they go deep to the far corner. This is Kylie Jones. Back out high again. Lindquist. Far side, McKenna Ari firing a shot, block there. Now it goes far side. They walk it right back through to the middle. Backhanded chance in, and Beck will cover. Spinning shot that time by Megan Goodrow that just kind of couldn't get anything on it. Kept it along the ice, and Annie Beck smothered it. And we'll cover it up here. 18:21 to go in the second. River Falls with a 1-0 lead. Molly Polkamp off the draw. Falcons. Kylie Jones pushes it ahead through a defender and into the far corner. Both teams back at full strength. Courtney Lising out of the penalty box. Shot fired and a goal. Oh, boy. That's a tough one as Annie Beck made the initial shoulder save. It went over the top and got through her. And I believe it's McKenna Ari that will get the goal here for the Falcons, who extend their lead just as they go back to the 5-on-5. Ari found herself in a soft spot between the circles, and a wrist shot that Annie Beck made a shoulder save and just went up over the top of her and then bounced into the net. All right, off the draw, controlled by the Falcons. Kenzie Dunn in on the far side, cuts, little zigzag there, offsides, whistled against the Falcons. 17:59. So McKenna Ari with the goal for the Falcons, her 9th of the season, assisted by Megan Goodrow and Kylie Jones at 1:52. 32nd shot of the afternoon by the Falcons gives them a 2-0 lead. Walking right through the middle is Catherine Bell. Now they get a back shot fired, and it is Annie Beck with a big-time save as, boy, Kaylee Nickham kind of ricocheted right to her, and she's in the far face-out dot and just lasered a wrist shot that Annie Beck able to hang on. Face off to her left side now, the glove side of the sophomore netminder. Courtney Lising to take the face-off here, and they'll boot her out of the face-off circle, so Maddie Anderle in to take it. And to the far corner, Pointers win the draw. Torma wires it around the boards. Clears out, actually got through one of the Falcons in the neutral zone, so no icing call here. Around to the near side, Bielenberg-Haworth tried to clear it out. Polkamp reaching in, pair of fives now. Kenzie Dunn cuts her off. Behind the net, River Falls, Bielenberg-Haworth. Wall in the near side. And they'll get it deep, but nobody there as the Falcons changing. Alyssa Yoakum ahead. Through right to the stick of Alexa Nickham, and she'll send it back deep again. Out high, and they'll reset. Madison Katerlich will set it. Up far side, cycling with it. Back to Sammy Poole in the near side. She'll wire a shot. And a save made there by Annie Beck. Stick save there that kind of squirted out of there. It almost like it got part of the post as well. We'll see. All right, back to the point. Poole. Cross ice pass to Caitlin Ron. Ron fires a shot wide, near wall. Pointers trying to reach in. Grace Torma couldn't come away with it. Now poke free by Polkamp on a good poke check there. Off the far wall, cleared out, but gathered in by Caitlin Ron. Walks through at the blue line, stood up there. Bailey Olson back with it, feeds it to the near side. A backhander ahead, Torma with it. She'll slap it off the near boards, in, but Falcons get it again. Long outlet pass. Up the wall, half wall on the far side. Falcons pick it up, nifty move coming in. Poke check by Annie Beck, got it free now. It'll come free, shot fired and a save. Oh boy, Bailey Olson wheeling around in tight. A little poke check there by Annie Beck, and then came back around, and another shot attempt there, but another save made by Beck. And she'll hang on. 16-11 to go here in the second period. There's a 2-0 River Falls lead. Face off to the left side of Annie Beck. Scrum for it. Now turning, firing a shot. Beck with a save. Ooh, almost got through her, but able to close the pads and shut that down. And they'll reset once again as the Falcons' shot advantage now 30-7. So the Pointers still looking for their first shot on goal of period number 2. As it was 23-7. 7-0 to begin period number 2 here. In the far face-off circle, a couple sticks tied up. Here's Tara Regan back the other way. Regan with Natalie Ahern back the other way. Behind the net, Falcons quickly gain possession of the puck, and they'll come back the other way. Long outlet pass ahead, all kinds of space here. Just missed Brooke Lemke. Brooke Lemke, Izzy Steffes, Courtney Jacobs line out there for the Falcons. They'll chop it there and look to cycle the puck. Now centering pass back through, near side. Lindquist coming, firing a shot. Beck made a save and then shoved out of the zone here by Katie Stanius, but it won't be far enough for icing. 15-20 to go in the second. 2-goal lead here for River Falls. Long lead pass. Molly Millar intercept that one and send it back the other way. Near side, Megan Goodrow ahead. Into the far boards, Courtney Jacobs. Now Goodrow again, taken away from her, and it's Josie Bender for the Pointers. She'll just keep powering through on the far side and get it deep. Good hustle there by the Pointers' Josie Bender. Junior out of Green Bay, leaves it near corner, Engbrecht. Now Bender back with it. She'll come back, hustling on the back check. 3-on-2 developing now with Megan Goodrow. Goodrow in, throws it to the back door, shot fired, backhanded shot to goal. This will be Ellie Bryce that'll get credit for the rebound goal. Pointers thwarted the first chance. Beck made a save, but a rebound goal there. And Ellie Bryce will get credit with the goal. That'll be her 9th of the year. And the Falcon lead is now 3-0. 3-0 River Falls here as they've tallied twice here in the middle frame. River Falls now wins the draw. They'll cut back behind their own net. Molly Polkamp chasing after it. Anderley gambling and losing there, but Grace Torma is there to break it up and force it wide to the far corner. Bryce, the most recent goal scorer with it, sends it back deep. They'll bring it back to the point. Bielenberg Howarth with a shot kicked aside by Beck. Torma. Rebound behind the net. Ellie Bryce takes it away now, sets it up. Far side, Goodrow. She'll wire a shot. Save made. Rebound is there again. Backhanded shot and a goal. And I think this is Ellie Bryce again. Back-to-back goals here by Ellie Bryce. 14:06 to go here in the second. It is 4-0 River Falls. Bryce with just a hustle goal on the rebound. So she strikes back-to-back here. And the Falcons extend their lead to 4-0. Drop it again. Pointers last night, Pointer men. And here's the Falcons back the other way. They'll dish, look out again, shot fired. That's wired wide by Madison Laverne. Boy, the Falcons got it going now. Far side, it is Kaylee Nickham. Ellie Bryce from Megan Goodrow and Kylie Jones at 5:54. Puck loose at center ice. Sammy Poole back to get it. So let's see here. The goals come 33 seconds apart. Natalie Ahern in, firing a shot in the goal. Oh, Natalie Ahern came through, and she wires one into the upper corner that beats Kat Donna. Stevens Point on the board. 13:32 to go. Natalie Ahern picks the corner for her 3rd of the year, and Stevens Point on the board. I just made the play, got possession, and got the puck on net. Good things happen when you get the puck on the net. So Stevens Point on the board here, 4-1. Kalila Lindquist sends it in. Soli Doyle, Madison Katerlick in there for the Falcons. 2-on-2 battle in the far corner is won by the Falcons. Pushing it back the other way, Lindquist. She'll come. Stick save made there by Beck. Cycling again. Now they bring it out high. Rolling puck comes near side. Ari fires a shot. Pad save made. And Riley Novak able to get it to Engbrecht. They'll clear the zone. Falcons get it to the red line. They'll send it back deep once again. Beck puts a stick to it there. And it's Amanda Pouchnick that will pick it up. Natalie Ahern from Katie Stanius at 6:28 for the Pointers. Cuts the deficit to 3 at 4-1. Far side now. This is McKenna Kaderlich. Shot fired and it's blocked. Pointers off the wall but not out. Now they walk back in. Shot fired. Save made by Annie Beck as Bailey Olson came from the far wall and took the shot. Beck makes the save and covers. 12.5 minutes to go in the second. We will get it. 37-8 now. The shots on goal. Far side now. Falcons wheeling with it. Megan Goodrow. Goodrow feeds it near side. Wanted to load there is Kenzie Dunn instead. She'll poke it in now. Shot fired. Beck kicks that one out. Lysing after it. Gets there with a stick to break things up. The Falcons Goodrow comes away with it again. She'll waltz through a couple of defenders. Now flat down. Able to push it to the near side. Goodrow back to her feet. Now walk through a defender. Good recovery here by Skylar Arneson of the Pointers. Now Lysing back the other way at center ice. Lysing with Molly Polkamp. Shot fired. Lysing down in the play and shot block there, but trying to work it free here for the Pointers. Maddie Anderle instead. Puck goes far side. This is Kaylee Nickum in. She'll get it deep. Nickum gets to it. Nickum looks to center. Comes through from the point. Shot deflected. Pad save made there as Caitlin Ron teed that one up. Glove down now by the Falcons. So backhanded. 11.5 to go in the second. Approaching the midway point of this game. River Falls a 4-1 lead. Beck will slow that one down. Soli Doyle reverses behind the net and will come out. Trying to flip it ahead to Ahern. It'll roll through to her on the far side. Natalie Ahern, the Pointer goal scorer. And River Falls sends it in wide of the net. No icing call. Yoakum with it. Around it comes. Pointers will gain possession. Katie Stanius turns, fires it up the middle to center ice. Picked up there by Brooke Lemke of the Falcons. She'll dump it in. Doyle with it for Stevens Point. Will try to carve one ahead. Ricochets through, and Tara Regan swipes it deep. Pointers are changing a couple. Katie Stanius will stay out there. Stanius pokes it free. It's loose at center ice. Now away with it. Izzy Steffes. Steffes leaves to a trailer. Shot block there. Cleared out to the far corner. Shot chance there by Brooke Lemke. Now out high. It's Caitlin Ron. She'll walk in. Teed one up. Hit a body on the way through. Rebound to the far corner. 10:18 to go here in the period. Falcons cycling in the far corner. They're going to walk. They'll come in. Good stick lift there. Now turning, firing a shot. Glove save made. Rebound is down, and she'll cover. Annie Beck able to get down and cover as Caitlin Ron wiring around just came through, got a shot off, and Annie Beck made the save and got down and covered up. 10:09 to go in the second. 4-1 the River Falls lead. And a face-off to the right side of Annie Beck. Bouncing puck picked up by Polkamp. Nifty job. She'll try to spring herself off the near boards. Taken away on a good back check by Madison Kaderlich. It's Anderle doing the same. She'll come in. Anderle coming in, firing a shot. Kat Donna kicks that one to the near side. Donna, is it her 8th save of the afternoon? Now it's center ice. Skylar Arneson. Now they'll walk in again. Shot pad save made. Rebound is there. Falcons couldn't convert. They'll go far side now to Lindquist. She'll fire a shot. That's blocked. Goes high up into the near corner. Polkamp picks it up ahead to Lysing. She had it tied up between. Now they walk in again. Look out here. Shot fired. Goes just wide as it's Bailey Olson dancing her way through the defense. Under 9.5 to go in the second. River Falls, a 4-1 lead. Have yet to commit a penalty as well. Long range shot coming in. Beck with a pad save made there. Rebound back to Bailey Olson again. Back out high to Lindquist again. Lindquist near side to Ori. Far side Lindquist again. Lindquist feeds it. Now they'll cycle with it. Goodrow with it. Near side. Ari firing a shot. Redirected in front. Brought down and picked at there by McKenna Ari. And cleared out and around. Down the length of the ice it goes. We get an icing call. So no media timeout here with the icing call and no change. So 8:48 to go in the second. 4-1 the River Falls lead. One in the first, 3 more here in the second. Stevens Point. Natalie Ahern at 6:28 got the Dogs on the board. Face off to the left side now of Annie Beck. Falcons whistle a shot through the blue paint. That goes wide. Didn't hit anything remarkably. And after it, Molly Polkamp on the forecheck. And ricocheting, Courtney Lysing and Katie Stanius howling for the puck off the bench here, but didn't get it. Falcons now chip it deep. And it's going to be Annie Beck that will get down and cover it up. 8:22 to go in the second. We'll get the media timeout here on the Pointers Sports Network. Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers! All right, back here at Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Shot, fireside face-off one, scooped in, and we have a goaltending change here for the Pointers. Emily Grieg will come in, so midway point here. Not sure if there's an issue or if this was the plan. Long range in. Here's Emily Grieg kicking that one aside. Annie Beck in the neighborhood of 44 saves or so. Near side Polkamp. Had it, lost the handle on it. Sent back around up the far boards. Courtney Lysing in there now for Stevens Point. Lysing lost it. Now long range shot. Here's Emily Grieg with the save, and we'll hang on. 4-1 is the River Falls lead. And let's see. Looking toward the Pointer bench here, and Annie Beck standing with a water bottle, and might have been the plan all the way, I guess. I'm not sure here. So Emily Grieg comes in relief after playing last night. Here's Tara Regan with it for the Pointers. Far corner, Grace Torma lost it. Here is River Falls from the point near side. Redirected, kicks around. Katie Stanius will get it. She'll chip it off the far wall and out in the far side. Back to get it, Caitlin Rahn for the Falcons. Shoves a backhander, red line of the far side. Madison Kaderlich scoops it deep with a backhander. 7:15 to go in the second. 4-1 the River Falls lead. Far corner, Bailey Olson for River Falls. Pointers dig it away from her for a minute, but then a long reach in there to keep it going. Finally pokes free. Amanda Pouchnick with it for Stevens Point off the near side and out. This is through a Falcon defender, Caitlin Rahn, but they will say an icing call against the Pointers here. 6:58 to go in the second. And let's see here. So, for the Pointers, Annie Beck's afternoon ends with 41 saves here this afternoon. Face-off, long-range shot. That's deflected wide. As the puck possession continues here for the Falcons. This is Courtney Jacobs in the far corner, leaves it. This is Izzy Steffes. As they cycle on the far side, back to Jacobs. Jacobs dumps it. Now they'll come walking in. Long-range shot, redirect went just wide as Lindquist with a nice chance there. Held in at the point on the near side by Ori. And Torma down hard on the near side. They'll try to bring it to the front of that. Pointers will get it. Now hammer at the length of the ice. Just wide of the netminder, Kat Donna. 6:19 to go. Whistle and an icing call here against the Pointers. So a face-off back in. And out of the icing call, looks like Ann Ninneman's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 6:19 to go in the second here on the Pointers Sports Network. Get your degree and stay debt-free. With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. All right, back here at Willett Arena. Pointers take the timeout out of the icing call. 6:19 to go here in the second. Got about the same to go at Hobbs Ice Arena and Eau Claire in the second. Eau Claire has rebounded with 3 in the second to lead Concordia of Minnesota 3-1. We'll look more at that game coming up in our intermission. Falcons now, they'll dish right in front, nobody home. Maddie Anderle with it ahead off the near boards, trying to track it down, but Kenzie Dunn the first to get there. Throws it at center ice, back the other way. Megan Goodrow in. Goodrow coming, whistles a shot, glove save made by Grieg. And Courtney Leising to the rebound, threw it behind the net right to Ellie Bryce. Bryce, a pair of goals here for the Falcons to give them this 3-goal lead. And a shot fired again, pad save made, and good strong stick here by Polkamp, who's then tripped up. Another pile up in the near corner. They say play on, and Courtney Leising comes away with it behind her own net and then fanned on it. Leising gets down, tried to block a shot. Backhander scooped toward the net. That's blocked by Leising. Goodrow gets there. Throws it out to the point, far side. Rink wide to Bielenberg. Howarth shot in. Grieg with a save. Rebound behind the net. Now Goodrow again coming around. Poked away from her. She'll come off. 5:15 to go here in the second. Falcons continue to cycle the puck. Off the far boards and out. Through a defender. It hit Kenzie Dunn, so no icing. Pointers going to change 5 fresh here. Falcons in transition. Lead pass ahead for Catherine Bell. Doesn't connect. Soli Doyle able to come away with it, and she'll feed it to the far side. Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum. Doyle. Near side. And the Pointers a long outlet pass here. No icing. Falcons misplay the puck momentarily as Millar trying to chase it down. Now the Falcons this time will ice the puck, but a foot race here. Madison Laverne trying to get there, no ice. 4:31 to go here in the second. Whistle and an icing call against the Falcons. Pointer men host Augsburg here tonight, 7 o'clock. 6:45 our pregame coverage. Pointer men last night had a tough start for about the first 22 minutes. Trailed 3-1. A minute into the second period, but then Peyton Hart, Pointer forward, set a school record, 2 goals in 11 seconds. Fastest 2 goals by a single player in program history. And the Pointers end up with a 6-3 win over St. Scholastica. They'll take on Augsburg tonight. And what is it? St. Scholastica will be at Hunt Arena in River Falls tonight to take on the men. Bethel beat the Falcon men last night 5-3. On an interesting night in the WIC on the men's side, of course, playing a weekend of interlock games with the MIAC schools. Pointers behind their own net now. It's Soli Doyle. Doyle stood up there. A nice play by Bailey Olson. But sticks through, keeps it going near corner. Tara Regan in there now coming away. Falcons wanted a penalty call here. That didn't come, and they will go back to the cycle once again. Sammy Poole waiting for it out high. Slides it along, tipped away. Now long range coming in, redirect there as Caitlin Ron sent it toward the net. Coming up on 3.5 minutes to go in the third. We have some new info, by the way, on that Alyssa Yoakum penalty that we'll touch on when we get the next whistle. Far side. And a long outlet here. This will be an icing call, and on cue, the Pointers get an icing call here. That penalty call against Alyssa Yoakum back in the first period for unsportsmanlike conduct, which came at the 15:06 mark, was because she reached down and picked up Annie Beck, the goaltender's stick, and gave it to her and still had her own stick in the hand. Can't do that. Could have shoved it to her, could have done whatever, but you can't pick it up. If my understanding is correct, and still have your own stick. If that's one I had not seen before, to be honest with you, which doesn't happen often. All right, Falcons with it now. They'll weave their way through. McKenna Ari, near side, gets to the red line, gets it deep. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. 4-1 is the River Falls lead. Held in at the blue line on the far side by Kalila Lindquist. Yoakum, Goodrow, far corner, looks to center it back in front of the net. Nothing there. Out on the far side. Play catch with it at the blue line. It's Kalila Lindquist with it. She'll shove a shot. Redirected pad save made there by Emily Grieg. And then, off the stanchion comes right to Molly Polkamp. Pointers get a fortunate bounce here. Polkamp between three defenders goes wide. Now goes to the far corner. Chips it. Maddie Anderle trying to get there. She'll get to it in the near corner. Looks to center. Lysing in there to join the play. Back for Anderle out of her reach. And McKenna Ari with it. Kylie Jones. Jones ahead. Now the Pointers get it back near side and bring it in. Lysing had it, lost it. Into the near corner. Megan Goodrow. Long outlet pass ahead, and they'll try to chip it around on the far side. Courtney Jacobs it is Catherine Bell tried a nifty move to get a potential breakaway that did not work. Pointers now turn it over. Watch out here, but they clear it back around to Lysing. Good back check here by the Pointers. Engbrecht on the near side. She'll shove the puck deep. And Stevens Point changing here. Falcons behind their own net. Down to the near side on the left wing. Here is Madison Laverne in. Laverne feeds it to Catherine Bell. Bell with a player toward the net. Couldn't get it there. Behind the net, now outside of the net, comes around. Far corner. Riley Novak sets up defensively. They go out high to the point on the far side. Coming right back through. Broken up there by Engbrecht. Now back to the point here. Bielenberg Howarth with a shot. That's wide of the net. Minute 15 to go here in the second period. Falcons, long outlet pass, intercepted by Soli Doyle. She'll walk right through the middle, firing a shot, deflected to the far corner. A minute to go here in the period. Behind the net, for River Falls, Kenzie Dunn. Up the far side. And the Falcons with it now. 45 seconds to go. Blowing a tire at the red line here is Alexa Nickum. I hope she's all right. Yep, big smile to her face as she comes to the bench, so all is well there. Now puck eats up Caitlin Ron at the point. She'll regather, shove it up the far wall. Ron gets it back, walks in, feeds it near side, Sammy Poole. She'll tee a shot. That's deflected over the net, got the glass. Josie Bender couldn't poke it free there. Bailey Olson with it now. 10 seconds to go in the period. Olson with a shot, and Emily Grieg shows the glove and hangs on. 14.7 seconds remaining here. And we'll get a face-off. They can have some synchronized skaters here in the intermission, I believe, is what I've been told. 14.7 seconds remaining in the period. Maddie Anderle skates away with it. She's going to dump it down off the goaltender, Kat Donna, who will leave it there to Sammy Poole. Poole up the near side. Pointers trying to hem in the forecheck here a bit. And turnover. Turning shot by Lysing is deflected, and that'll do it. 40 minutes in the books here from KB Willett Arena. Number 2 ranked team in the country in River Falls. A 4-1 lead here through 40 minutes. As we'll go to our second intermission here and set you up for the final 20 minutes. River Falls leading Stevens Point 4-1. We'll come back with our second intermission. We'll do that in just a little bit here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
While the Pointers bring the heat on the ice, McCain is bringing crispy golden fries to the dinner table. Score perfectly golden, perfectly delicious fries in the freezer aisle with McCain. When it's dinner time, you can count on McCain to deliver the fries the whole family will love just as much as their favorite team. A reminder that corporate sponsorship is a wonderful way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on quick trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Brightline Investigations reminds everyone that firearm safety is everyone's responsibility. Any firearm not in use should be safely unloaded and secured. Brightline Investigations is a federal firearms licensee, NRA law enforcement, and USCCA certified instructor. Find out more at brightlineinvestigations.com. For all your professional firearms training and investigative needs, choose Brightline Investigations. Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. PuroClean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, PuroClean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. PuroClean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call PuroClean today for all your property needs. PuroClean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526. Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Advance tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu. All right, back here at KB Will Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network this Saturday afternoon. It is the River Falls Falcons, a 4-1 lead here over the Pointers. Falcons got on the board, 2:40 of the first. Catherine Bell, her 16th of the year from Kaylee Nickum. That was the only goal of the first period, and the Falcons outshoot the Pointers 23-7, but 3 tallies in the second. McKenna Ari, her 9th of the year from Megan Goodrow and Kylie Jones at 1:52. Ellie Bryce, her 9th of the year from Kylie Jones and Megan Goodrow at 5:21. 33 seconds later, Bryce, her 10th of the year from Goodrow and Jones again, made it 4-1. And then the Pointers got on the board. Natalie Ahern, her 3rd of the year from Katie Stanius at 6:28. Falcons outshoot the Pointers 30-2 in the second period, and now 53-9 through 40 minutes of play. River Falls 0 for 3 on the power play, 9 shots on goal credited there. Falcons have not yet taken a penalty, putting the Pointers on the advantage. Kat Donna makes 1 second period save for a game total of 8. Annie Beck through 31 minutes and 38 seconds. 41 total saves, 22 in the first period, 19 in the second. Emily Grieg in relief of 8 minutes, 22 seconds. She made 8 saves. So a game total of 49 for the combined goaltending duo of Annie Beck and Emily Grieg. Falcons dominating the faceoff dots, winning 72.5% of the draws here this afternoon as they hold a 4-1 lead after 2 periods. Let's see, they're getting late at Hobbs Ice Arena in Game 2 of the series. Eau Claire, a 4-1 lead over Concordia of Minnesota. Jerica Fries at 5:16 of the first for the Cobbers. It was 1-0 Concordia after 1, but then the Blue Goals strike 3 straight power play goals. Madison Krumholtz, Quinn Hartmetz, and Ellie Anderson. All in the power play in about a 4-minute span to lift the Blue Golds to a 3-1 lead. And then at 14:10, they add a goal by Kenzie Keller. At 14:10, 4-1 Eau Claire. That is the late stages of period number 2 at Hobbs Ice Arena, 30-17. The shots on goal, 7 power plays for the Blue Golds this afternoon. They are 3 of 7 so far. Concordia is 0 for 3. One other game that should just be underway. Northland is at Dubuque. As that an afternoon game in Dubuque, and we will see if we can connect with the score. That game, it was Dubuque beating the Lumberjills last night by a score of 6-4. And let's see here. They are underway. 1 period in the books. Dubuque, actually, I take that back. 2 periods in the books here. They must have moved up the start of that because every schedule I had, that was a 3 o'clock start, so it must have been a 2 o'clock start. Dubuque, 2 in the first, 4 in the second. They are outshooting the Lumberjills 32-9 and lead by a count of 6-1. Latest D3HockeyNews.com poll from January the 7th. Middlebury at 10-0-0 gets all 21st placed votes. River Falls 2, Gustavus 3. It is Amherst 4, Adrian 5, then Plattsburgh, Oswego, Augsburg, Cortland, UW Eau Claire, Hamlin, Bowdoin, Utica, Nazareth, and Elmira St. Norbert getting some votes in the D3HockeyNews.com poll. Let's see. On the U.S. College Hockey Online, Middlebury again, number 1. River Falls, Amherst, Adrian, Gustavus are 3, 4, and 5. That it's Oswego, Plattsburgh, Augsburg. Eau Claire is 9th in that poll. It is Cortland at 10, Bowdoin 11, Utica 12, Nazareth 13, Colby 14. Hamlin, who beat the Pointers last Thursday, is 15th. St. Norbert and St. Mary's getting some votes on that side on the U.S. College Hockey Online poll there. Eau Claire, a 4-point lead. And with this being the only WIAC game today with points on the line, the Falcons will try to climb, if they can hang on to this, to get within a point of Eau Claire, who sits atop the WIAC standings. We'll take a break. We'll come back and have more. Stevens Point trailing River Falls 4-1 on the Pointer Sports Network. At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Support for Pointer Sports is provided by Mullins Whey. Simply pure and all-natural, Mullins Whey protein isolates come in multiple delicious flavors. Learn more about the health nutrition benefits of whey protein isolates at mullinswhey.com. Your way, our way, Mullins Whey. And by Thrivent. It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Thrivent has financial advisors to help you create a strategy to reflect your priorities. Call Mike at 715-340-8054 to get started. All right, back here at Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver and the Pointer Sports Network. Through 40 minutes, River Falls a 4-1 win. Mixed bag for the WIAC men last night in, this weekend and next weekend. Play some interlock games with MIAC schools. St. John's beating Northland 6-3. It was Stout beating Augsburg 5-1. Bethel beat River Falls 6-3. I apologize. I said 5-3 earlier, but again, 6-3. Spencer Kring with 2 goals for the Royals there, and UW Superior with their 7th straight win. They went 4 for 7 on the power play. Beat Concordia, Minnesota 7-1. One other non-conference game, Eau Claire losing to MSOE 2-0. Those two teams were a combined 0 for 9 on the power play in a game that saw 3 major penalties for checking from behind. So 0 for 9 in the power play. Blue Gold's first action on the men's side of 2025 is a 2-0 loss against MSOE. Games tonight, Pointers will host Augsburg. Again, Augsburg losing 5-1 against Stout. Nicholas Stevens, 3 assists for the Blue Devils. That's a 7 o'clock face-off here at Willett Arena, where we'll be on the air. Sean McMahon will join me, 6:45 for the pregame coverage. Get that rolling. Other games, Concordia, Minnesota is at Stout. St. John's at Superior. St. Scholastica at River Falls tonight. And MSOE will play at Eau Claire in Game 2 of their 2-game set there. A couple of conference games during the week on the men's side. The Pointers, a big one on Tuesday at Eau Claire. What was it, home and home? They played earlier. Point getting a 4-0 shutout here right before the holidays and then losing 5-2 at Hobbs Ice Arena, a game that was basically 2-2 down the stretch. Eau Claire with a late one and then a couple of empty net goals to get the 5-2 win. So tiebreaker up for grabs there as play each other, play every team 3 times, of course, there. So Stevens Point at Eau Claire on Tuesday, and then Northland will be at Superior on Wednesday. Next weekend, the Pointer men head to Minnesota. They'll be at Hamlin on Friday night, 7 o'clock game there, and then Saturday at St. John's, and that is a 4 o'clock start, and that game played at the Municipal Ice Arena, or Municipal Athletic Center, the MAC, in St. Cloud. Of course, St. John's splits their home games between a couple of places, the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center, where St. Cloud State plays, and the MAC, and I know the Pointers have played them a couple of different places over there, and some partnerships with some high schools and things like that when ice is a issue there, if both the St. Cloud men and women are home and things like that. But that'll be a 4 o'clock start on Saturday. Pointer women will have a single tally next Saturday as they'll take on Eau Claire. As they keep things going, they'll be at Eau Claire the next 2 Saturdays with just single games. So spread things out a little bit here. 20 minutes to go here. So far, a game, Pointers being outshot 53-9. They trail by 3 as we head to the third period. We'll take a break, come back with third period action. Stevens Point and River Falls here on the Pointers Sports Network. Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs, believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global, innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com. Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, "Go Pointers!" Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu. All right, underway here in the third period as they drop the puck. Stevens Point slings the puck down into the Falcons' end. Falcons quick to clear it back out. Courtney Leising back to get it for the Pointers. She'll shove it ahead, but doesn't connect on a pass with Molly Polkamp. Loose on the far boards, comes rolling, and now far side. Backhanded shot steered wide there by Catherine Bell. And now to the far corner. Behind the net for Stevens Point, Soli Doyle reverses back to the far corner. Bouncing puck coming and kicked at there by Bailey Olson, who holds it into the far side, steps up the far wall, but Grace Torma Bounces her off the puck. They'll walk in, centering pass, wraparound try comes through. Picked up now by Polkamp. Molly Polkamp cuts to the near side. Polkamp now to Maddie Anderle. Anderle comes back. Soli Doyle, long range pass. Far side, out of the reach of Bailey Olson, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call for the Falcons. 18:50 to go here in the third. It's a 4-1 lead here for River Falls. All the WIAC games in the third period now. Eau Claire leading Concordia Moorhead 4-1, and it is Dubuque now a 7-1 lead over Northland. Off the face-off, here's McKenna Ori. Around the net, she'll go rink wide to the left wing, ahead to Alexa Nickum. Nickum comes in, fires a shot. Emily Grieg makes the save. If you're just joining us, Grieg came in relief of Annie Beck. About 8.5 minutes to go or so in the second period. And again, not sure if that was the game plan or something that gut feeling from Coach Ninneman to split them up here today, but we'll see. All right, River Falls with it now. Pointer's been much better on the forecheck here, but still getting badly outshot. Through the neutrals, through the middle. Now they'll leave it back out high to Kalila Lindquist. Half wall in the near side now into the near corner. Ellie Bryce, pair of goals here. Goodrow behind the net, leaves it. Goodrow now to the far corner. Bryce coming in there. Bryce looking for the hat trick here this afternoon. Tied up, now dug it free. Bryce, nifty stick move here to get it free. Shoves it back to Goodrow. Goodrow now lets it go. I think she thought it was going to go all the way to Kylie Jones, but it didn't. Intercepted by Stanius of the Pointers. Now here is, for the Pointers, Skylar Arneson ahead to Maddie Anderle, but not out. Off the near wall, comes out of the zone. Falcons have to regroup. Instead, they'll backhand it in, but are offsides. They'll touch up for Stevens Point, just missing Molly Millar. Through the neutral zone, we'll get a whistle. 17:35 to go here in the third period. So face-off back in the Stevens Point end. So the Pointers here, basically last week played 3 games in 3 days. They've done that a couple times here to start the new year, and now we'll play just a single game each of the next 2 Saturdays. So, oh boy, in and stung one of the Falcons. That is Madison Laverne, as clearing attempt ricocheted off and caught her up high. She's all right, and she'll dig in and go behind the net to get the puck. Far side, Pointers, Avery Engbrecht, the first to get there. Taken away. Walk in, shot fired off the face mask of the goaltender Grieg by Ellie Bryce. Oh, she's tied up in front of the net. They'll shove it again through some traffic. Coming, shot fired off the outside of the net. That time was Catherine Bell looking for her second of the afternoon. Engbrecht with it. She'll clear it out. Kenzie Dunn lifts it right back in. Behind the net. Pointer is trying to catch the Falcons in a change here. Long range pass for Josie Bender. Sammy Poole reaching for it. Couldn't come up with it. 16:35 to go here in the period. Pokes free. Here's Sammy Poole. Poole up on the near side. Send it in deep. Grace Torma now for the Pointers. Leaves it for Soli Doyle. Anderle whiffs on a pass ahead. Now gets it right back, though. She'll go off the fireboards again. Turn it over again. Still trying to chop for it here. Doyle will get it and cut behind her own net. Looks to start the breakout around far side. Polkamp, hit the Zamboni door. Comes, backhanded shot, save made by Emily Grieg. She'll get down to cover, a little quick whistle, but covered anyway with Madison Kaderlich on the doorstep. And we'll get a whistle. 16:05 to go in the third period. Falcons have attempted 74 shots here this afternoon to just 17 for Stevens Point. That's shot attempts now, mind you. Courtney Leising behind the net, lifts it, can't get it out. It does, actually. Rolls somehow through Madison Kaderlich. Sent back in. It is Ellie Bryce. Long range pass here. Courtney Leising trying to get there, but a whistle and an icing call. Good hustle there between Looks like Sammy Poole and Courtney Leising will bring the face-off back in to Stevens Point. Pointers are credited with 10 shot blocks here this afternoon. And tell you what, it done a nice job on the penalty kill here. Falcons 0 for 3. Now, another weird bounce in the far corner. Amanda Pouchnick will get it for Stevens Point, near side Anderle. And the centering pass, Polkamp will get to it, far side, now veers around. Falcons are really trying to apply the forecheck pressure here, but Stevens Point out, and then the Falcons back in. Pointers will try to dig it out and try to reset it again. Courtney Leising will pick it up on the far side. She'll wire it around, a bouncing puck there. Falcons pick it up. Long-range shot is blocked by Leising. Ooh, right in the hand. That stung her there as Brooke Lemke took the shot. Leising will stay out there. We'll get a whistle and an icing call, and she'll shake that right hand a little bit. I think she's all right. 14:58 to go here in the third period. River Falls 1 in the first, 3 in the second. I'll tell you, the other thing is the Falcons have gone 32 and 14 from the faceoff dot here. And it looks like there's an issue with the Zamboni door here on the far side. And full service, assistant coach Greg Dakins around to the far side to lock it back in place. Oh. Full service, there you go. All right, far corner, Megan Goodrow. Shot, stick save made by Grieg. Pointers get it out off the far side, Maddie Anderle. Not far enough for icing. Falcons will chase it down behind their own net, Lindquist. Lindquist onto the stick here, McKenna Ari. Ari with some speed. Pointers have done a pretty good job stymieing the Falcons in transition here. They've gotten the cycle going in their own end when they've done. Now Ori takes it away again, right in front, setups, cleared out to the near wall. Kenzie Dunn after it, around, poking her way through the defense there is Ellie Bryce. Now the Falcons walk in, now they'll go behind the net. Turning, trying to set up right in front. Kylie Jones was wide open, but puck eluded her to the far side. Now she'll get it back, spin move there to send it back to the point. Long range shot there. Grieg with a glove save and hangs on as Kennedy Bielenberg Howarth tees that one up. Let's see here. The shot's now 57-9 in favor of the Falcons. Emily Grieg digs in to the right. Grieg, the sophomore out of Chesterfield, Missouri. This her 10th game of the year. 6-3 overall, 141 goals against average. She's had some hard luck defeats as well. All right, here's Molly Millar for the Pointers behind the net, along with Soli Doyle trying to clear it out. Held in by the Falcons. Far boards. Kennedy Bielenberg Howarth throws it behind the net, far corner. Kaylee Nickham now. Spin around. Yoakum still coming around, and scrum for it behind the net. Trying to kick it to her forehand is Alyssa Yoakum here, and Falcons tie that one in. Clock will tick here to 13 minutes to go here in the third. And the Falcons do finally dig it out. Catherine Bell out to the point. Cross ice. Now Kenzie Dunn fires a shot. Pad save made by Emily Grieg. Good reaction. Save there. Held in at the point again by Dunn. She'll send it back deep. Tell you what, Falcons have some defenders who can move the puck here. That is for sure. Pointers now ahead. Played with a high stick, but touched by the Pointers, so that waves it off. And in the zone comes Bailey Olson on the near side. She had it poked away. Pointers wired around the boards. Yoakum now to Josie Bender on the far side. Bender reaching on the forecheck, couldn't come away with it. Now Falcons a good job to hold on side and get the puck deep now. Doyle back to get it again. Doyle behind her own net. A rattler off the far boards. Bouncing puck. Anderle couldn't pluck it out of midair. Leising will get it, and she'll force it deep. Molly Polkamp racing in there on the forecheck here. 4-1 the River Falls lead. 12 minutes to go here in the third. Far side, Falcons dig free, lead pass ahead. Here comes Bailey Olson one-on-one. It's Madison Katerlich. Katerlich around the backside of the net as the Pointers close that down. They'll leave it near side, now cycle it, half wall on the near side. Out to the point on the far side, Sammy Poole, poked away from her. Caitlin Ron will get there and get it deep again behind the net. Leising will pick it up, far corner, a little space. She's going to lift it up and clear it back out, back in the end. Falcons back, Pointers are changing. Grace Torma now hustling for Stevens Point. She'll get there off the far boards, but right into the skates of Ellie Bryce. Bryce behind the net, trying to force a turnover. Half wall in the near side, a backhander by Goodrow holds the zone. They'll bring it out high and set it up. Shot fired, save made by Grieg. As teeing it up that time, McKenna Ari. Katie Stanius trying to poke it free for a little 2-on-1 here with Anderle, but McKenna Ari on the back check able to get back and prevent that scoring chance. Now turnover comes again. Backhanded shot, and Kat Donna with the save. With the save. On a backhanded chance there by Natalie Ahern. As the Pointers' lone goal of the afternoon. Doyle, far corner for Bender. She'll throw it behind the net toward Pouchnick. Amanda Pouchnick working with Molly Millar to clear the zone here. McKenna Ori in, trying to get around, looks to center, chips it back through, picked up by Millar of the Pointers, poked away from her by Brooke Lemke, and goes behind the net. Solely Doyle for Stevens Point. Defender crashes in on her, another one comes in to 2-on-1 keep away here. Boy, Pointers looked like they were coming away with a penalty, but they'll say play on. Near side, centering pass back to the point. Kenzie Dunn, far side. Hung up in the far corner. Josie Bender will play it, and this is going to go the length of the ice for an icing call. 9:52 to go here in the third, and with an icing call, no media timeout here because Pointers can't change, so we'll get it at the next whistle. Again, Joe Cranston, his 500th win against Concordia Moorhead last weekend. He's had 13 straight years with at least one All-American. That is unbelievable. Near corner, 26 years with the Falcons. First championship last year. Now centering pass, redirected, goes wide. Avery Engbrecht after it. Around in the near corner. Of course, Falcons are going to host the Final Four again this year. Earned it by being the high seed last year, but this year a predetermined site. They put a bid in and are ripe to try to get back there again. 9:27 to go here in the third. Now the only issue is obviously no automatic bid for the WIC in the women's side. Right now the Falcons are 9th in the NPI index, the NCAA percentage index. That's what they use to fill the at-large bids. Have some matchups coming up with Eau Claire that will help that, but redirected, went just wide as the Falcons put some pressure on here. Really possessing the puck now. Caitlin Ron will come, bouncing puck in. Emily Grieg will scoop that up. She'll hang on. We'll get the media timeout. 9:13 to go in the third. 4-1 Falcons on the Pointers Sports Network. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. All right, back here at Willett Arena, immediate timeout here. 9:13 to go in the third. Falcons have now eclipsed 60 shots on goal, 60-10. Ellie Bryce with a pair of goals here today. 4-1 is the Falcon lead. Falcons win the draw. Redirected shot, rebounded a goal right to the front of the net. Boy, that was set up beautifully, and I think this is going to be Madison Laverne that will get the goal. And I managed to lean over here and heard a little bit of Joe Cranston's message was get to the net. And that they did. So Madison Laverne will get credited for her third of the year. And the Falcon lead is now 5-1. All right, face off here. Polkamp will rush it in here. She'll chip the puck deep. Maddie Anderle after it. Courtney Leising setting up in front of the net. Tried to shove it to her, but in transition, here comes Catherine Bell. Splits a defender in. Oh, good double team here. Bell wanted a penalty call here, and then, oh boy, she runs the goaltender here. And let's see, I think Emily Grieg shoved her stick to the near corner, which I think is going to get a penalty on her. And it is Catherine Bell who didn't like that, took a run at Grieg afterward. So I think they're going to match them up here. So we'll see. But it should be 4-on-4 here. She threw her stick into the near corner after she lost it. And Catherine Bell did not like that and took a run because she had thrown the stick. Took a run at the goaltender. So we'll see. Yep, they'll put them both up here. It's going to be Alyssa Yoakum that will serve the penalty. But so they get the penalty on the Pointer goaltender for throwing the stick into the corner. Off the draw. Here is River Falls. We're at 4-on-4. They'll come walking right down. Shot pad save made by Emily Grieg. Pointers clear it out. Send it back. Went in. Falcons now behind the net. Try to center. Courtney Leising trying to push it free. Ran into Brandon Schrader there. Now back to the point, they'll reset. Kenzie Dunn with it, feeds it far side. 8:10 to go, minute 20 in the 4-on-4. Long range shot save made, rebound. Oh, that's turned aside by Gree. Oh boy. Megan Goudreau setting up. Now here taken away, here comes McKenna Ari in. There's a shot fired wide as the Falcons getting a shooting gallery going here. Pointers pop it out. And here is Soli Doyle with it now. The red line on the far side, Polkamp. Polkamp pushes it back. Fed out by Grace Torma now. Maddie Anderle ahead. Polkamp couldn't handle that, but kicks it in, gets it deep. 35 seconds remaining here in the 4-on-4. 7:20 to go in the third. Falcons have eclipsed 60 shots on goal here. Or they put 60 shots on the board. Actually, they've eclipsed it. 63. Walk in. Now down in the play. Sammy Poole ends up with it. She'll rifle a shot. Pad save. And Emily Grieg tracks that and able to get down and cover it up with 7 minutes to go here. 12 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. First penalty of the afternoon by the Falcons, by the way. So we'll see. And let's see what they say here. Penalty call. Yoakum for roughing, and let's see, the other one hasn't tracked in yet, so we'll see. All right, still loose here, Falcons, and back at even strength now. Soli Doyle ricochets off her. That goes up and out of play, so we'll get a whistle. And a face-off in the Pointer end. So the third period goal here, Madison Laverne from Kaylee Nickham and Catherine Bell at 10:53. Extends the Falcon lead here. Back to the point, shot shoved wide, played by a high stick by the Falcons, but Soli Doyle plays it for Stevens Point to wave that off. Near side, and back through the neutral zone. Anderle tracking after it with Engbrecht on the near side. 6:20 to go in the third. Now comes through, and it is Molly Millar kicking at it. And Kat Donna is just going to say, I think we'll live to play for another day here. Covers it, and we'll get a face-off. Falcons have held the Pointers just 10 shots on goal here this afternoon. Off the face-off, into the near corner. Lindquist leaves it for Ori. Falcons now through the neutral zone, and foot race here. So no icing call. Falcons leave it to the half wall with Lindquist. Throws it behind the net. Try to stretch pass there that just missed. Out to the point. Ari with it, feeding it far side Lindquist. Lindquist firing a shot off the outside of the net. Is the net off? No. Now walking through, Lysing turns it over. Shot fired, glove save. Boy, Courtney Lysing turned it right over to Courtney Jacobs, who fired it. Glove save made, and Emily Grieg holds on here. 5:44 to go in the third period. Falcons with 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 and 1 more in the third here. Maddie Anderle for the Pointers, or Natalie Ahern, excuse me, for the Pointers. In the second period, 5-1. Shots are 65-10 now in favor of the Falcons. Long outlet pass for Katie Stanius. Too far. No icing call here. Sent in. Back to the near side. All right, Falcons will regroup. Deflect it up, and this will be an icing call against the Falcons. With 5:16 to go. Again, the Pointers next in action on Saturday at against Eau Claire. Back-to-back games on the road in Eau Claire a week apart. The Pointers played the home game. They do the same as the men do, 3 times each, either 1 on the road, 2 at home, and either a home and home, some a series, depending on how you want to split it up. Now a long-range shot in off the glove of Donna, and the Pointers get to the rebound here. Donna back to her feet, digs back in behind the net. Here's McKenna Ari. She'll accelerate out here. Ari, a lead pass ahead. Too strong for Brooke Lemke. Courtney Jacobs after it. Poke free, back out of the zone. Riley Novak will send it off the near wall and down the length of the ice. Sammy Poole first to get there. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Near side and rink-wide pass bouncing there. Pointer women's basketball team in action today. They're at lacrosse. They were up in the second quarter. Shot fired. Emily Grieg makes the save. As Matt Hockett and the Pointer ladies on the road, they have won 10 straight games. Men will play here at 5 o'clock. A battle of ranked teams at Quant Fieldhouse on the basketball side. Molly Polkamp up the far side. Falcons put the jam on that one. Eau Claire has tallied again against Concordia Moorhead and now lead 5-1. Putting the brakes on, Bailey Olson behind the net. Tried a cute little pass to go short side at Emily Grieg, but she smothers that and hangs on. 4:14 to go here in the third. Yeah, Matt Hocken, the Pointers, 11-1. On the women's side, Kent Dernbach, Pointer men, 10-2. They were ranked 11th in the latest D3 Hoops poll. Pointers get a win over lacrosse on the women's side. You might think they would start factoring in some votes here. We'll see. Last couple years under Matt Hockett had some good success preseason. Now they're, of course, beat Whitewater. Now here, backhanded shot, kicked aside, rebound shot over the top of the net. Bailey Olson walking in, got a good chance, and a rebound follow as well. Pointer is lifted up in the air. And held in on the near side by Alexa Nickum. Pointers now with it. Maddie Anderle to the red line. Weaves her way through traffic. Coming up on 3.5 minutes to go in the third. McKenna Kadrlik. Near side. Tara Regan got a piece of it momentarily. Falcons possess it again. Round far side. This is Alexa Nickum. Long range pass there. Emily Grieg pokes that one to Alyssa Yoakum, who immediately is tied up by Bailey Olson. Far side. Yoakum ahead. Here's Josie Bender for Stevens Point. Bender in on the near side, picked up by a defender. That's Megan Goodrow. Falcons get it back to Goodrow off her skate. She'll pick it up far boards. Feeds a pass ahead for Ellie Bryce out of reach. Ellie Bryce officially on hat trick watch here with a couple of goals in rapid succession in the second period. Far side, Goodrow wheeling with it. Back to Bryce on the near side. She'll come in, trying to get free for a shot. Goes back to the middle. Off the skate of one of the pointers and back the other way, Anderle. Anderle ahead. Molly Polkamp will get it. Spinning across. She'll get the puck deep. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. River Falls. A 5-1 lead. Big hit on the far side. Don't see that too often. Here's Kylie Jones. Jones walking in. Nifty fake. Tried a toe drag, and Courtney Leising took it away. Little hop step move there, and then it flipped up and out of play. So we'll get a whistle. 2:10 to go in the third. 5-1 the River Falls lead. .210 to go here. Well, I guess the question now is, will the Falcons hit 70 shots on goal here? They're at 67 as we speak. Side of the net, they'll dish it in front, nobody home. Polkamp with it. Molly Polkamp ahead. Maddie Anderle on the near side. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. River Falls a 4-goal lead. Long range shot. Emily Grieg with a save. She'll hang on. Well, my first chance to see the Falcons here there is advertised. They can skate. They can shoot. And they move the puck. That is for sure. Face off to the right as the Falcons going to win their 4th in a row. Stevens Point on their way to their 3rd consecutive loss here. Sammy Poole spinning with it ahead. And up the far board, gets it in. They'll pick it up now. Kicking it back to the middle. Kaylee Nickum off the heel of her stick. Now long range shot through. Grieg made the save there. Far side out again. Falcons continue to move the puck. Caitlin Ron fires a shot. Stick save made by Grieg. Up and out of play. Get a whistle. Minute 21 to go here in the third. We'll get a quick break and then we'll get you a recap here. Of course, don't forget, men coming up as well. 6:45, Augsburg. On the men's side, team that's been kind of a mystery here in the first half out west here. They dropped to 5-1. They came from behind. Give up 3 goals in the first 5 minutes on Tuesday at Marion and rallied to win 4-3 in overtime. So they'll come to Stevens Point tonight. And we'll be on the air at 6:45. All right, Alyssa Yoakum near corner for Stevens Point. Trying to clear it up. Minute remaining here in the third period. Falcons cycle it out high. This is Bielenberg Howarth. Near side, now reset again. Another shot in, save made there. Kinsey Dunn teed that one up, and that will be shot number 70. So 65 combined saves here this afternoon for Annie Beck and Emily Grieg. Boy, when you have D that can move the puck like the Falcons do, it gives you a lot in the toolbox. All right, off the face-off, sent boards near, centering pass right in front, shot save made by Emily Grieg. That was a beauty there on Brooke Lemke. Now it's Riley Novak clearing it up and ahead on the far side. Final 30 seconds of this one. It's center ice, poke free, Tara Regan battling for it to free it up. Falcons banging in on the near side and Point clears it right back out. They're offsides, are the Falcons, so Ahern had it, lost it, now gets it back. Well, River Falls going to move to within 1 point of first place. Ahern goes down, Falcons with it. They'll pull it back, long-range pass. They'll punch it back the other way and get it deep. Final second should tick off here to the near side, and that will do it. River Falls on the road picks up 3 points. And again, we'll move 1 point behind Eau Claire in the WIAC standings. Well, Stevens Point will drop their 3rd straight here this afternoon. All right, 5-1. River Falls with a win. We'll come back to tell you about it after this timeout on the Pointers Sports Network. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point. Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu. All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network, our postgame show. As the number 2 ranked team in the country comes in, a 5-1 win here today, and they move within 1 point of first place Eau Claire in the WIAC standings. Stevens Point, let's see, kind of stuck in the middle here with 7 points, and now 2-2-1 overall. All right, Catherine Bell started the scoring, 2:40 of the first, her 16th of the year from Kaylee Nickham. McKenna Ari then, that was the only goal of the first period. It was 1-0 after 1 period. McKenna Ari, her 9th of the year from Megan Goodrow and Kylie Jones at 1:52 of the second. Ellie Bryce, her 9th of the year from Kylie Jones and Megan Goodrow at 5:21, made it 3-0. Bryce, just 33 seconds later, her 2nd of the game, 10th of the year from Goodrow and Jones. It was 4-0 River Falls before Natalie Ahern got the Pointers on the board. Took a nice pass from Katie Stanius and beat the goaltender Kat Donna. Ahern, her 3rd of the year at 6:28 of the second period, and then Madison Laverne. Nifty little setup right out of the media timeout. Set play there by the Falcons, got in front of the net. Laverne, her 3rd of the year from Kaylee Nickham and Catherine Bell. That came at 10:53. Shots on goal in the 3rd period, 18-2. So it is 72-11. The Falcons outshoot the Pointers here this afternoon. No power plays this afternoon for the Pointers. Falcons were 0 of 3, credited with 9 shots on goal. Kat Donna gets the win here this afternoon. 3 second period saves for a game total of 10. Annie Beck will take the loss. 22 first period saves, 19 in the second period for 41 saves and 31 minutes and 38 seconds of action. Emily Grieg came in, 8 second period saves, 17 in the 3rd for a game total of 25. So that is 66 combined saves here this afternoon for the Pointers, Annie Beck and Emily Grieg. River Falls wins 70% of the faceoffs here this afternoon. All right, other finals. Eau Claire beats Concordia Moorhead 5-1. And it is Dubuque beating Northland 9-2. Here for the action. We take a look at the week ahead here in the WIAC as far as women's play goes. Monday, Augsburg is at Northland. for a 6 o'clock matchup there. And we shall see here Tuesday, Superior at Concordia Moorhead. Eau Claire is at Gustavus. On Friday, Superior plays at River Falls. And then on Saturday, River Falls completes the home and home at Superior. And again, Stevens Point next Saturday at Eau Claire. 2 o'clock face-off at Hobbs Ice Arena. Eau Claire then also will play a Sunday afternoon game next Sunday as they'll host Aurora in a non-conference game at 2 o'clock. All right, that's going to do it. Glad you're with us here this afternoon. Hope you'll come back tonight. Pointer men hosting Augsburg, 6:45 our pregame coverage. Face-off coming at 7 o'clock. River Falls defeats Stevens Point here in women's action by a score of 5-1. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics.